Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark and this is my daughter Tiana. So we're shutting down. It's starting to drizzle out. Tara already put Sheldon in, so I didn't catch that, but basically we open up the gate and he wanders back and follows Tara. So Tiana is going to pick up the little mini gods, which is Apollo, Zeus, Atlas, and Pegasus. So they had a bunch of grass in here, but they don't really have a way to get out of the rain. So we want to make sure that these little guys get in. And Tiana has a great way of cuddling all of them into into one. Do you need some help?
Pegasus is the hardest out of all of them to get because he likes to run away.
I'll go on this side.
He's a big goof.
Come on, buddy.
Or a little goof.
He's not as hands-on as the other ones. You almost have to catch him first.
Well, he's not as hands-on, but he's the
There
biggest,
we go. Here.
He's the biggest suck of them all.
Look at those three boys.
Because every time you hold Pegasus, he passes out asleep.
Oh, there's a good. There's a good thumbnail.
Yeah.
All right, boys, time to go in. So we just put those guys in, just into the building. I'll close the gate so no one goes in and gets locked in by accident. So they just go, they're in the general population of the building. And it's these boys here we have to make sure don't beat up our cute little Sarama roosters. Hannibal, what are you doing out in the rain, buddy? It's sprinkling out. Why don't you come inside? You're a silly boy. So Tara did paint some of these. I think it's dry. I think it's dry. So the next stage is to put hinges on them, but I think we're gonna put them together in two sections and maybe do some fancy thing on the front. And as you can see out in the pond, it's just the waterfowl that are out. And Hannibal. Well, I'm sure he'll come in soon enough. All the other ones tuck themselves in.
Petunia already in bed.
Yep, there's Snow. And there's Petunia. You guys found your neat little spot. So this is the hay that we're going to be using for bedding throughout the winter. And I'm looking here, and the alpaca's already made a poop pile. So this is their new poop pile. Speaking of the alpacas,
They're probably out back.
they are obviously out back, so they don't mind the water too much either. All this crowing. So crowing does occur all the time, not just in the morning, as you can tell.
Oh, nice.
And just line them all up. Oh,
Good job, boys.
there we go. And this is where they hang out.
You normally sleep up here.
Yeah, they'll jump up on that rail up there. Sheldon! Sheldon! Hi, buddy! Did Mom put you back inside? So we just want to make sure they have water. So they've got some water in here. He's got his hay, which he's kind of destroyed. It's down on the ground for his grazing pleasure. And then we just want to make sure everybody's got food. So they're still working on their food from this morning. And I see the other pea hen is over into there. So there's no eggs. We confirmed that this morning, that there are no eggs. And the eggs we did see were in here, where this one's sitting. So fun fact is, the boys sit on the males, the boys will sit on the eggs during the day, and the females during the nighttime. What do we got? Oh, we got a chipmunk. He's coming in, going for some, oh, where's he? Oh, he's going over to this one.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Did he come in? Oh, he came right in. Oh, is he? Sometimes they chew these bags. Oh, those chipmunks. You know, you leave food out. There's food everywhere for them here and there. And, of course, they want the stuff in the bags.
Well, and then we've got baby pigeon, or teenager up top.
Yeah, sitting on the wire. A bird on a wire. I'll have to tack that up because they shouldn't be. He's looking at him, look at me. He's like, what? What are you talking about?
Well, you can tell he's one of the younger ones because of his bigger beak.
Yeah, the feathers haven't grown back in quite yet. So they've still got their peas there. So we'll check that in the morning, and if there's still some there, we'll let them eat them down. And then, of course, the lentils and their staple food, which is in this big container, which is a mixture of grains.
They're the same nest.
Who's the same nest?
They're the same nest in the back.
Oh, the two, yeah. That happens quite often. So grab an egg carton. Let's see what we've got here. All right, we do have a few there. Yeah, these two. It's not even really a nest because there's a board there. What are you guys doing in here? There's no eggs. There's 2 eggs there. And look at you. You're just settled right in. Hey, don't peck me. Oh, you got nothing under there. Okay, so we got 2 eggs here. And they're nice and colorful eggs. And what else do we have? Oh, we got a couple up in here. Oh, we got like 4 here. This is a popular spot. 1, 2, oops, 3, and 4. And what else do we have? No, nothing there.
I didn't see any up top.
No, nothing there. Sometimes we get them, they somehow nest in amongst in here. Nothing there. What do you got? You got anything? No, you're just coming out. And that's it. So we just have 6 eggs plus the ones we got this morning. So the girls are getting ready to go to bed. They're up on the roost, and we just use wood that's hanging around here. Prop it in. There's an old 2x4. Just something to give them a little bit of perching. And these roosters don't need to be in here. Should actually take him out.
No, there's 2.
Well, they should be. There's
this one and that one.
Hey, it's these.
And the big black one.
Actually, the girls aren't too bad. Usually on their back, what'll happen
He shouldn't be in here.
is when they get up. There you go.
He shouldn't be in here.
Oh, relax. There we go. Only certain roosters allowed. Right, boys? Alright, so, yeah. So everything looks good in here. Sheldon's tucked in. He's got his water. The rabbits, so they have some feed over there. They have their water there. And the boys, let's go in and check to make sure. Ooh, don't let these rabbits escape. We had to put this board here just to so they wouldn't sneak out underneath the gate. Hey boys, how's it going? So they've got their water there, and they have their feed there. So this is, if I can open this up, this is the rabbit food, which is very similar to the alpaca food, or the alpaca food is very similar to the rabbit food. And we always buy this in bulk. You get a lot better deal if you buy it by the 20-kilogram bag. Most people don't have this many rabbits, though. And how are you boys doing? You guys have food in there, and you have water. Yes, you will only be in the cage for about 4 weeks. So we separated you guys into 2, just so the girls could or could not have their babies. We'll find out. And then we'll separate them. Gimpy's over there in the corner, so he's hanging out. He's making do anyway. Or she, I guess. It's a hen.
Yeah, it's a sheep.
And this morning we did see the little one in here. Is it still in here?
Oh, the little bird?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's scooted out. Huh. Okay, so we have water, we have that, and we have their grain in here. So this is kind of a neat container. What it does is it has the grain in there into the back so that they can't make a big mess, so it's not all out here. They have to go in and actually dig it out. All right, kids. So this area here is our hay storage, which Tara's digging into a little bit. And then this area here will be where We'll bring some of the goats in, the mama goats especially in the spring. If you watched our live stream, this is where we have them, and we had the cameras kind of set up over here.
Probably,
this is our biggest pen.
Probably Bronwyn in the January.
Well, because you figure she's
most likely pregnant.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that because Bronwyn came in. She is a Dorper cross, and she was in with males, other rams, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so that there Hannibal came in. Hey, bud. Oh, you're all wet. Oh. And Fernando. Fernando hasn't gone to bed yet, so I'm going to bring the camera back out when he does go to bed because there's something that he does that is quite enjoyable to watch. Maybe we should grab some hay and just tuck some hay in here, just so they have that. Here is Bronwyn here. Bronwyn came in 3 weeks ago, I believe it is. The pigs are digging into their little hay spot. Lucy's over here in the corner. And Blackie, and who's that? That's Lambert. No, that's Turbo. Alright, so everybody's tucked in. They have lots of room. We'll go out and we'll check the rabbits outside here. Just to make sure. Look at all those pigeons up on the top. They don't mind the rain either. Okay, what do we got in here? Come in here. Oh, and one thing that if you had noticed or if you had remembered, we had another rooster. We called him Henry, and it was Henry. He is right here. So this is basically where he stays. He'll go out every once in a while. But there was a time where he kind of disappeared and we didn't know where he was, but he is back to his regular spot. Hey, buddy. Okay, so the rabbits in here have their hay. They have some grain back in there, so that's good. And they have also some rabbit food back in the other one, so that looks good. Their water container is outside here. And they do have water there, so that's good. Half a container of water. So everybody looks good here. So the shutdown is relatively easy and quick. We do most of the feeding portion in the morning and just maybe doing a double check in the evening just to make sure everybody is good. And that's it. So what we'll do is I'm going to hang on to the end of the video because I'm going to come back out when Fernando goes to bed because he's pretty comical when he goes to bed, aren't you, buddy? What? Are you whining? He's got that little chirp whine that he does. He's not all puffed up. Are you sad that it's raining? Somebody had asked about the two Muscovy ducks, the male and female. Here you can clearly see the size difference of the male and the female duck. All right, so that's it. We'll go in and I'll come out and tuck Fernando here in, and we'll call that a night. Here's the Christmas lights that we have up. Gives it a nice festive look. We may even just leave these on or put them on a timer, or put one string on a timer during the winter just so that there is some light in here to give all these guys a little night light. Okay, it's now evening and I didn't show you guys the ponies once again. Here are the ponies. They still have plenty of feed there. It's not really raining. I'm gonna have to, I don't know why that gate is closed. Tara put this gate on, but they need a place to go in, so I'll have to secure that somehow so it doesn't close on them. There you go, girls. Marley and the boys are tucked into their little house. Uh-oh, don't get up on my account. No, don't get up on my account. Billy and Carl. Carl's the lazy one. He won't come out unless there's definitely something going on. All right, well, let's go inside and we'll take a look at the alpacas should be in, the other alpacas. All right, I propped that gate open with a block. Yeah, here's the alpacas. Hey, he came out of the rain. Was it getting dark out there, Shanzy? I always get those two mixed up, Shanzy and Barry. And the girls who come and visit regularly give me a hard time about that, but well, they actually got the names of a couple wrong, so so it's not that bad. It's not that tough. Fernando is now tucked in bed, so let's see if he's going to do it. If I go to pet him, yeah, see, he actually, it doesn't even hurt. What? Don't bother you? Don't bother you? That's the only time you cannot pet Fernando, is when he's getting ready for bed. All right, so the roosters are up on their perches. They've found their areas. This one's king of the hill up there. Everybody else is tucked in. Everybody's here. And the ducks are outside. During the winter months, it's tough to keep them in. So what we do is we have to usually lock them in the back rabbit building in one of the section, in this end section. And then we close the door and we have a heat lamp in there to keep their water dish from freezing and to keep it fairly warm in there. Although the Muscovy ducks, they really need to go inside because anything below -10, their legs can actually freeze. So you want to make sure we get down to -40 degrees. That's both Celsius and Fahrenheit here. So we want to make sure they're good. Right, Hannibal? Yes. Are you looking for apples? Hannibal's always looking for apples. All right, so that is it for this video. Start up and shut down, and that's kind of the routine. And then during the day we do different things, different projects, like Tara was painting today. I was working on another project that I'll be posting a video on within the next couple weeks. Although I need a table saw, so I'm going to look at picking up a table saw to make some of those fine cuts that I need. And then I'll be updating you on that project, probably, hopefully in about 2 weeks I'll show that one. So that's it, 2 videos in one day. I'm going to go in and, well, I'm going to go in and finish my edit on this, and then maybe I'll relax and watch a TV show and go to bed. And then work in the morning. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look into the routine on what we do. The winter routine is slightly different because, of course, water freezes and we don't have the pond there for them to drink. But what we do in that case is we take and we do water in the morning, we do water in the evening, making sure that they always have enough water on hand, and then we'll maybe come out halfway during the day and check on them. Not a lot going out here during the winter time, so they just kind of nestle in for a long winter's nap. So that's it, and we will see you next week. I'll be planning out that live stream. I'm going to put a camera up on the corner facing out towards the pond, and I'll try a few more live streams and see how that goes. I know there's a few of you out there that are excited to see that, and we'll go from there. Take care, and we'll see you next video. Bye-bye.